Hi, my name's David Gray, and I am your instructor for this course, and I'm trying to make sure that this technology I'm using works. Hi, this is English 1010, Freshman Composition 1, Summer 2019. Again, I'm David Gray, baffled by the technology, as you will find out a lot during this course. Um, I guess I'm making this video to kind of help you understand the syllabus a little bit and what's going to be required in the course, and also get a chance to kind of figure out who I am and how we're going to work together. There's my dog Frank looking out the window. Um, I know that one of the biggest concerns that students often have is what's going on that Frank is barking at, but also um, is there an instructor out there? Is there somebody who's paying attention to the course? Is there somebody who will help me if I need help? So I'm trying to give you a chance to get to know who I am and kind of understand what's going to be going on. This is going to be a fast course. We go in about 5 weeks. I have successfully taught in this short 5 week summer block before, and usually my students do pretty well. I've always taught face to face in the past. I haven't taught online in a long time, probably 15, 17 years. I'm kind of excited about doing something new and trying to get you some materials that will be helpful for you to take this course online. So, with that, let me see if I can get us over to the syllabus. Look at that. There it is. I want to talk you through a couple of things here. This is published to my classes, and you can refer to this anytime you want. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you because you probably don't want me to do that, and also I only have 15 minutes. I'm just going to kind of hit the high spots. This is a summer course. It is short. Here's my name. This is my office on campus at Riverton. I'm not going to be there a lot. I live in Lander, so my office hours are by appointment. I am happy to talk to you anytime. We can talk by phone. We can talk by email. Here's my office phone number, 307-855-2134. I will be very responsive to that. Leave me a voicemail because voicemail goes directly to my email, and that's how I will be monitoring my office telephone over the summer. So if you leave me a voicemail message, that will go straight to my email, which I will be watching very consciously during the week and also some over the weekend. I'm trying to respect both our weekends in doing this course. I'll maybe talk to you about that a little bit more. I try to be very responsive to email. There's my email address, dgray@cwc.edu. As I say, I try to be really responsive to email and get back to you as quickly as I possibly can. I try, if you email me in the morning, I should get back to you that day. If you email me in the afternoon, I should be back to you by the next morning. On the weekend, it might be a little bit longer than that because we do some stuff, but I'm hoping that you will find I am a very responsive instructor. That is one of my goals for this course, is to respond to you and what you need very quickly. Moving on down through the syllabus, you can see that we will be using a textbook for this course. It's by Axelrod and Cooper. It's called the St. Martin's Guide to Writing, 12th edition. There's the ISBN numbers. Let me see if I can get a picture of it up here. We'll try. Let me see. So if I go up here, I should be able to... Yeah, there it is. There's a picture of the book, the St. Martin's Guide to Writing, the 12th edition. I know textbooks are expensive. I have taught this course without a textbook before, but I felt in the online format, we really need a textbook to sort of guide us. I think the number one question that my students have about taking this course is, what do you want me to write? What are you looking for? What kind of writing do you want me to do? And I think the St. Martin's Guide to Writing has some good answers to that. It really outlines the assignments very clearly. It also has a feature called the Guide to Writing, which is a step-by-step process to write your paper. Now, I don't know if that process will work for you or not. I'm going to ask you to read it and take a look at it and think about it. I am very interested in feedback from you about how you think the course materials work. Are you using the textbook? I hope that you will. I tried to pick a textbook that's very usable, but if you're not using it, I might think about changing things for the future. We'll just have to see. As it says here, this is a web-based course. Assignments and readings will be posted to my classes. You log on to my classes, and this is an asynchronous course. By that I mean we don't have a class time. I have created a day-by-day schedule for the course, and that is also uploaded to the course shell. I'll give you just a look at this. You can see there's 28 May, getting started. Watch the highlights of the syllabus video. That's this. Maybe you found it there. And review the syllabus. By midnight tonight, post a 100-word post to the Getting Started discussion board that tells us a little about who you are and why you were taking the class. And then you can see there's the reading assignment for Wednesday and a discussion board post there. This is a day-by-day overview of all the writing and reading that we are going to be doing during this course. So the due dates are set. I've tried to have papers due on Monday because I think sometimes people work during the week and they need the weekend to do the writing. So all of the major writing assignments are due on Monday at midnight. And there were also assignments loaded into the modules portion of my classes, and you can follow through the course that way. Let me pull the syllabus back up here and kind of let it guide me through what I'm doing. So we talked about the textbook. We talked about how the class is going to work. We're going to talk a lot about the writing process and how to write. And in order to successfully complete this course, students will read and write college-level essays and also complete a research essay. And the course is designed to guide you through that. And we are going to follow that process to complete all of these course objectives. Scrolling down, notice it says in order to receive a passing grade for this class, you must complete all assigned essays. My students who pass this course turn stuff in on time. That's whether it's a face-to-face course or whether it's an online course. The significant key to success for my students is writing papers and turning them in on time. We will use turnitin.com. I will have some materials available for you, instructions on how to use turnitin.com. That is a grading software and also a plagiarism detection software, and we will be submitting to that. Also do note that for the research paper, you will be required to write a first draft and a final draft. Each draft will count for 1/2 of the points for the entire paper. The reason for that is I've discovered that it's just pretty difficult for my students to complete a satisfactory research paper without doing a couple of drafts, without getting some feedback on me, particularly on documentation, and being able to correct that documentation. So we do 2 drafts of that research paper. All the other papers, we're going to do 1 draft. Now, I'm going to move on down a little bit. Of course, our papers have to be computer generated. Grades. There will be 4 major essay assignments during the course of the semester. Each will be related to a specific assignment in the text. They're related to specific chapters in the text. For example, our first one is called Remembering an Event. And the whole chapter in our book is devoted to helping you understand what writing a Remembering an Event essay will consist of. We'll go through we'll do the Remembering an Event. We'll do the research paper second because I want plenty of time to do it while you're still fresh. And then we'll just move on. We'll write paper number 3 and then paper number 4. And then the last week of the class will be spent revising, finishing some things up, and finishing the second draft of our research paper. As you can see, the 4 essays, they are each worth 150 points. And then we're going to be posting to the discussion board. For each assignment, we're going to have a discussion board post, which is your feedback on the assignment. And then you're going to be responding to other students' posts. And then later, you're going to be posting your topic, what you're planning on writing about, so that I can give you feedback on how I think that's going. As you can see, 600 points for the 4 essays at 150 points each. 100 points per unit on the discussion board posts for 400 points. Total of 1,000 points. So it is writing the essays, doing the discussion board points. That is the sum of the grade. And you can see I have a typical 90 to 100 grading scale. Policies. Late or incomplete work. This is a tough one for me. I really struggle with what to do with late and incomplete work. Again, the best way to complete the course successfully is to turn stuff in on time. I do know that sometimes people struggle and you have trouble meeting a deadline, or something comes up in your life and you just can't get it in. So because of that, you may request from me, once the deadline comes, if you email me or call me and request it, I will give you a no questions asked 1-day grace period. Just notify me that you need it, and we will get, sorry, that was my cell phone going off. We will get you that 1-day grace period. If it's not submitted by the end of that grace period, then we're really going to have to start buckling down and figuring out what to do to get that paper in. After the grace period, papers that are submitted late will be subject to a 5-point per day point reduction. I just feel that there has to be some kind of impetus to get papers in on time, that it's best that we turn papers in on time. Plagiarizing, I use plagiarism detecting software, turnitin.com. We can't be doing that, so plagiarism is not an acceptable way to submit a paper. A lot of this stuff, if you have a disability and you need a documentation of that and a request for accommodations form, you can get that from the Disability Resources Office. There's some stuff here about student complaints and homework. I'm hoping that we don't have to deal with any of this. So that is pretty much the syllabus. Let me go back to the big screen here if I can do this. Hey, I did it. As you can see, I've tried to keep the course as simple as I can. I don't think that a lot of complexity is really the way to go. It's reading and writing. You will read a chapter in the book. You will do a discussion board post. Your reading will guide you to understand how to write your essay. And then you submit your essay through turnitin.com and you get feedback on it. And then we move on to the next portion of the course. Due dates for the major papers are midnight on Monday night. As I said, there is also a course schedule to take a look at that guides you through the whole course. There are instructions on how to use Turnitin and submit your paper. There will be material in the modules to guide you through assignments and help you understand the order of things. But always, if you have any questions, if it's confusing, if you feel like you don't know what you're doing, if you're just really nervous about what should be happening, please don't hesitate to contact me, either by email or by phone. I'm happy to respond to you. If we need to set up a time to talk, I'm happy to talk to you in person, either in Lander or perhaps in Riverton. I haven't used Zoom a whole bunch, but maybe we could figure out how to use Zoom and chat face to face. I am happy to make contact with you. Don't feel like you're bothering me. I'm your teacher. It's my job to support and help you through this course. Everything that I do in the syllabus, everything I do in my teaching is designed to help you be successful in this course, because that's what I want. I want you to pass. I'm not looking to flunk people to prove what a hard ass I am. I am here to help you complete the course successfully, get a good grade, and move on with your college career. So, looking forward to working with you over the course of the semester. I think the course is going to go really well. Again, if you have any problems or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact me by email or by phone, and then we'll move it on from there. So, thank you very much. Look forward to working with you and appreciate your time. Thanks. Have a great day.